Hi everyone. All right, so this is our Unit 1. This unit is called This Land is Your Land, the American Identity. And you are going to see this video up here, but here it is as well. You can see it starts on August 20th, so that'll give you plenty of time to get your pretest done and your orientation done. So hopefully you've already taken a look at that. All right, guys, so we're going to have this is something new this year. Instead of having 6 instructional cycles, we only have 4, so they're a little bit longer. I'm going to just briefly take you through, explain how things are going to work this year, and then we will be going through week by week, day by day, working very hard to stay on pace. Now, as you can see, and as we scroll down, you're not going to have to do a whole lot of clicking. Once you've clicked here, everything is below it. Now, you definitely can drill down, but you don't have to because it's all going to be right here. So here is week 1. To get into week 1, to even for this part to even open up to you, you would have to have taken the pretest, and you would also had to have taken the Do you really think you know the OHS quiz. So if you haven't done either of those things, then this one wouldn't open up to you. All right, so here we go. This is week 1. So we're looking at MLA formatting, Galileo, and just researching. And we're thinking about what does it mean to be an American. This is a Padlet. You're going to see these throughout the course. And so we have a question here. This is kind of our essential question for the whole unit. All right, use words, use video, use audio, or pictures to help you. And remember that Padlet is an extension of the classroom, so your answers must be school appropriate. But I want you to tell me, in your own words, pictures, videos, what does it mean to be an American? Padlet's awesome, and you can just click right here, double click in there, look, and it'll let you write something. So in the title, go ahead and put your name and then click down here to write something. You can add a link, you can add pictures, you can add all kinds of stuff, or you can just write an answer to the question. Okay, and I'm going to say that no, this is not for a grade. I do expect you to do it, but also just get in the habit of writing like you are at school. Not like you're writing a text message to your friends, just writing like you are at school. All right, so that is how we're starting off this whole unit. So now we've come down and we've got Monday. So you're going to see each week broken down by days. All right, and so the first thing we're going to do every day is we're going to do our vocabulary and USA Test Prep question of the day. You have to click directly on question of the day and directly on vocabulary of the day, and the question will come up in a little pop-up. So if for some reason it doesn't come up, look right up in your address bar, and if it says pop-up blocked, you can click that and then open it. If you have trouble, let me know. Okay, we're doing some MLA formatting. So you're going to see, guys, there are videos and then there are practice quizzes throughout this entire unit. These quizzes are required and they are part of your grade. So you click, you take the practice quiz. Also, you cannot move forward to the next day. See right here, you have to complete this quiz to move forward to Tuesday. You cannot get to Tuesday if you don't do what you had to do on Monday. Then Tuesday of week 1, we have our first general session. Guys, if you see that you have a general session or if you have a small group, you have to come. These classes are required. We have attendance policy this year. If you miss a certain number of classes, then you could be administratively withdrawn. And so here we are, we're going through Tuesday, same kind of thing. And you're going to see that throughout this entire unit, there are videos to help you, there are quizzes to help you, there are all kinds of things to help you. And then we have these release conditions to help you stay on pace. So we are still learning about Galileo. We're learning, and we're going to talk about these things. I'm not going to go through all this stuff because we're going to talk about this stuff in class, of course. But you see how you had to take those 2 quizzes, right, on that Wednesday. Thursday will not open up for you if you have not taken those quizzes. All right? And you have 2 attempts on every single quiz to take. All right, and so that is how we're going to move through. So we are going to move through the entire unit the same way. We're going to be working together. We're going to be staying on pace. You're going to be coming to class. Really, the only days that you don't come to see me are Wednesdays. All right, that's really it. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll, oops, right back down here. So when we start on August 27th, sometimes you'll see this too. We have 2 days rolled into one. That's fine. You just want to make sure you're doing it. But starting on August 27th, we have our small group Mondays. You will either be invited to a class at 9:30 or 10, just a 30-minute session for your small group. Then you'll also be invited to a small group session at 2:30. This is our EOC USA Test Prep session. These are required. Okay, just I want to make sure everybody understands these classes are required. You have to come. All right, it's not like last year where you can just not show up. You gotta come. And so we are really going to be looking hard and thinking about what it means to be an American as we read. And we're going to start reading The Rules of the Game by Amy Tan. And this is a book the story that's in your book, and it's also right here. So you don't even have to get your book out if you don't want to. And we're going to be going over all of these things and continuously connecting them back to our essential question. All right. And so, guys, I'm just going to, you see here, we're just going through. Don't get seasick. You may need to look away. You may need to look away. All right, but we are going to continue to go through and we're going to look at that. We're going to learn a little bit about some rhetorical devices. We're going to be writing, guys. We are going to be writing because you know what you have to do on the EOC? You have to write. And so I'm going to teach you how to write well, and you're going to blow the EOC away. It's going to be awesome. We're starting right now. Very first unit. You are going to be so ready for that EOC. So ready. All right, we're just going to keep moving, and there are 8 weeks, and that does not count our orientation week, but there are 8 weeks in this first instructional cycle. And I am here with you every step of the way. You'll see my Bitmojis, you'll see my picture, you'll see recordings, all the things you need, the places to turn things in. Make sure you are looking and scrolling through videos to explain things. Everything is here. All right, and so I'm going to go ahead and try not to make you seasick, so look away, and I'm going to go down to the end, just so you kind of know where we're going to end up for instructional cycle 1. We're going to look at some pilgrims. We're going to talk about different people that came to America and what that means to them. And of course, all of this is related back to literature and writing. But you are not going to be bored. All right, so we are going to end here. So we're coming down to week 7. And once we get there, you'll see kind of how we're going to end the instructional cycle 1. All right, so for week 7, and you're going to see, guys, if you're not completing things, the next weeks will not open up for you. You have to be staying on track to complete things. Days won't open, weeks won't open. You can't get to one assignment unless you complete the one before it. So everything is in order. You have to stay on track, stay on pace, complete things in order for the next thing to open up. So if you've been sitting around for a few days thinking, wow, I haven't seen there's a module for every single day. So if you don't see it, you've missed something. You need to go back and complete a quiz. And hey, I'm here to help you. You are always welcome to email me and say, Miss Shambliss, I don't see Tuesday and I don't know what I didn't do. Let me help you out with that. That's what I'm here for. All right, and so week 7 is going to be a different week. We're going to do what's called a Socratic seminar, and we'll talk more about that. And then that Wednesday of that week, we'll have our IA review. And then that Thursday, just like with the pretest, you'll be either invited to an 8:30 or 10:30 session to take your IA1 for American Lit. You have to take it in class. No questions asked. It's not like last year. You can't log into USA Test Prep and even see it. There's a code that you have to get from me, and you have to take it in class. So guys, please make sure that you show up to the session you're invited to. If you don't, then you'll be invited to sessions the next week to make it up. So that's that Thursday. Guys, we get a fall break this year. I'm super excited about that. So we're off Friday, October 5th, and Monday, October 8th. And then after that, we have IA makeup sessions. And then that rest of that week is your IA week for your other classes as well. Make sure that you have taken your AmLit IA when you were invited on Thursday. If for some reason you didn't, you'll be invited to these makeup sessions. You also can be invited to makeup sessions if you are missing work. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I think you guys are going to stay on pace and get everything done. This is just a short overview of our first instructional cycle. I'm here to answer questions. I'm here to help you. It's going to be great. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this.